Welcome to today's edition of the Community Connection here on KNEO. I'm Ben Wolcott. Today we're joined by the Diamond softball coach, Kelsey Parrish. And why are we doing an interview with the Diamond softball coach? Well, Kelsey Parrish is one of the National Coaches of the Year. The Missouri State High School Activities Association is proud to announce that 7 Missouri coaches have been nationally recognized from the National Federation of State High School Association as one of the Coaches of the Year. Those outstanding educators have been honored for their contributions to high school athletics, both at the Section 5 level and nationally. The Coaches Association annually recognizes coaches across the nation for their leadership, service, and dedication to their sports. Section 5 includes the states of Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Kelsey Parrish is the Diamond softball coach. Like we said, she has led her state softball teams to remarkable success over her 11-year coaching career, including 2 state championships in 2022 and 2024. Her teams have achieved a 190, 77, and 2 record with 4 conference titles and 3 state appearances. Parrish has earned her Conference's Coach of the Year award 4 different times, and her coaching philosophy focuses on relationships, building trust with her players, and preparing them to face life's challenges with resilience and confidence. And she remains dedicated to developing her athletes both on and off the field. And Coach Parrish, first of all, congratulations on the award. And secondly, what does this award mean not only to you, but to really your entire community? Diamond is a small community, but to have something like this at the national level has to mean a lot for not only just you, but for the entire community.
Thank you so much for having me. Absolutely. I am honored to receive this accomplishment and this award and recognition of my coaching. I'm proud to represent Diamond, but also the state of Missouri as a whole.
It's definitely exciting as you guys ramp up for this year. I'm sure you're looking for more success this year. You know, last year you guys were able to win that state championship, and you have a lot of girls back coming into this year. What are you kind of looking forward to as you get ready to go? I know you're in your off season right now, but I'm sure you're trying to ramp up for softball season that begins late March, early April.
Yes, sir. We're excited. We are motivated to continue. We have a lot of young athletes that are super hungry and excited to be part of Diamond softball. And so that's exciting just to see the program as a whole being excited.
And you mentioned just, you know, community-based and what this meant to not only the Diamond community. You know, when we were covering those games last year, I just remember thinking before games, you know, you had your girls, there was a bunch of girls lined up along the fence, and your girls would go over and talk to them. And I know if it was me, which thankfully it's not, but if it was me, you know, those are one of those things where you kind of are like, man, I don't know if I really want to go talk to somebody. And your girls are going over and encouraging the other girls, because I'm sure those younger girls are looking up to your high school girls and are looking to want to play for Diamond at some point.
Absolutely. Our philosophy at Diamond is that we're a whole. So we start at, you know, first grade when they enter, and we're going to build from first grade to the senior year. So as soon as we won our state trophy, we went back to the school and we took a group picture with our first graders all the way through our seniors, because this is a program, and the program's success starts in first grade. And so we try to really focus on that, and we try to focus on making it a community thing. And my girls do a really good job of buying in and being role models, because, you know, the game of softball goes beyond those senses. And that's my job as a coach and an educator, is to instill those values in my student athletes. So that's kind of what we focus on a lot.
And obviously your goal each and every year is to win a state championship game or get to the state title game and win it. But what are you kind of hoping that your girls get away from the softball field that they can take from you and your other coaches?
Every year we do a theme. Last year we chose Iron Sharpens Iron. My assistant coach is right there with me, and she's trying really hard to instill the same values, and she helps me pick the theme and, you know, strive. And so last year we talked about Iron Sharpens Iron and how that goes beyond just the softball field, that as humans, you know, we lift each other up and we build each other. And I think the ultimate goal for every coach is just to make these young women great people for life. And so instilling those values and making that part of your program is really important.
And as these girls, you leave your program, and whether they go on to college or whether they go on to work, what are you kind of hoping that they leave with that maybe you were able to help instill in them?
I know it sounds silly, but my number one goal is just to know that Coach Parrish loves them. And then beyond that, I just hope that I had a small piece in knowing that they can have a successful life.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing to know, and know that, you have a coach in your corner. I know when I was in high school, I had coaches. I still have coaches, that I looked up to when I was in high school. So if you can be one of those coaches, and it looks like you're being pretty successful at that, I think that's obviously a good thing and something that you're striving for. And I think that's something every coach strives for as you move forward.
Absolutely. We have some great coaches in Southwest Missouri, and I think several got overlooked for this award, but I'm proud to represent all the coaches.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting award for you. And like we said, I know your softball season is getting ready to get started here in the throes of the off season. Just kind of give me a little bit of a preview of what you think you have down the chute. Obviously, Mount Vernon going to be tough. You were able to nix them in the district championship game last year, but you have to think about it. This is 3 straight years that Southwest Missouri has won a state softball title in the spring season, because you have 2 of them and Mount Vernon has 1. So you got to think the softball here in the springtime in Southwest Missouri is as good as it gets in the state.
I would say for sure Mount Vernon is going to be a tough competitor again this year. We're both chasing the same things, and Coach Schubert does an excellent job, and as a tough coach, he's going to, no matter what hand he's dealt, he's going to bring a great team together. And we'll just see how Misha brackets us out and where we compete. I would love to see somehow them on the at the state level rather than facing them in the district championship. But we'll cross that bridge, I guess, when we see where it lays.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting time. And, like we said last year, I think you guys were 1-2 when you met in that district championship. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but not much you can do about that. Well, Kelsey Parrish, once again, the National Coach of the Year here from Section 5. We thank you for taking a couple minutes today here on the Community Connection. We wish you the best of luck as you get ready for your spring high school softball season. And we thank you for taking a couple minutes here today on the Community Connection.
Thank you so much.
If you would like to go back and listen to last year's state championship game, we covered 4 of those games. You can go to our YouTube page, KNEO Sports Network. We'll have all 4 of those games that Diamond had, including their thrilling 8-inning state championship game win over Kennett. And as the season go along, so we'll hopefully have more Diamond softball coverage for you, as we appreciate them giving all the access that they did to us this year. That will do it for us for this Community Connection. I'm Ben Wolcott. Thank you so much for listening here on KNEO.